hyped showdowns of the year ended in absolute chaos as Ciryl Gane accidentally poked Tom Aspinall in the eye, forcing the fight to a non-contest and leaving the MMA world buzzing. Fans erupted online, with many criticizing Aspinall for not pushing through, questioning the most dangerous man on the planet narrative after all the pre-fight hype. Both Gane and Aspinall looked visibly disappointed after the fight, knowing how much was at stake and how the bout was building into something incredible before it ended abruptly. Aspinall was rushed to the hospital following the incident, and this unfortunate outcome marks just one of the only 2 no contests in UFC title fight history. Ciryl and Tom both expressed interest in a potential rematch down the line to settle the score once and for all. Amid the chaos, Jon Jones couldn't resist chiming in, posting an Instagram story mocking Aspinall moments after the fight, though he quickly deleted it.
Grown man out here chasing his dreams.
The storyline isn't over, as both fighters have expressed that they want to run it back, and with the fight only getting started before the eye poke, fans are already buzzing about the thrilling rounds we didn't get to see. Umar Nurmagomedov just put on a dominant performance over Mario Bautista, who came in on a strong win streak, aside from one scary moment when Bautista landed a huge knee that briefly sat Umar down. It was all Nurmagomedov from start to finish. The Dagestani completely controlled the fight with his signature composure and relentless wrestling. This win reminded everyone why Umar is one of the most complete bantamweights on the planet, and why he deserves to be in the top 5 conversation, if not right on the doorstep of another shot at the title. Merab Dvalishvili, the reigning bantamweight king, has previously said Umar needs a few more wins before earning a rematch. But after a dominant showing like this, that narrative might change fast. Merab is currently preparing for his rematch with Petr Yan in December, a fight that's shaping up to be a big one. Despite Merab dominating Yan the first time, Petr has bounced back with strong performances that made this rematch intriguing. If the machine pulls off another win, it'll mark his 4th title defense in a single year, something truly historic. And if Umar keeps performing like this, the Dvalishvili versus Nurmagomedov rematch might just be next. Here's what Merab thinks of the rematch with Umar.
What do you think about Umar Nurmagomedov's rematch?
Umar has to fight 1 more, or maybe 2 more, maybe 3 more. We'll see. And yeah, I'm here, I'm fighting, and whenever UFC will give him title fight, I'm here.
Are you interested in this rematch between Merab and Umar? How do you see it playing out? Let us know in the comments below. Carlos Prada has opened up about his upcoming fight with Leon Edwards and also shared his thoughts on the big clash between Jack Della Maddalena and Islam Makhachev. First off, Carlos isn't buying the narrative that Leon is past his prime or finished. He says the lion is always a lion, and he's taking Edwards extremely seriously. Every move, every strike, every moment matters in this one. When it comes to Islam versus Jack, Carlos gave his take too, saying Jack Della is a very skilled fighter, and he believes he can beat Islam, predicting a decision victory for the Aussie champ at UFC 322. The co-main event between Prates and Edwards is massive for both guys. For Leon, it's do or die. A loss here puts him on a 3-fight skid and makes people start questioning his place in the top 10. For Carlos, a win would catapult him straight into title contention, especially after coming off that huge KO over Jeff Neal. Stylistically, both fighters are strikers, which doesn't necessarily mean this will be an entertaining fight to watch. Some MMA pundits believe their striking might cancel each other out and turn into an underwhelming chess match. What are your thoughts on the fight, MMA fans? Leave your comments below.
There is a thought out there that Leon is past his prime, that he isn't as good as he once was. Do you agree with that sentiment or no?
I don't think so. I don't think. He's not old guy. He trained a lot. He's a former champ, Lion is always a lion, bro. I don't think on this way like he's not on his prime. No, I expect him fight against the better Leon. The best Leon, the best version of Leon. I expected to fight, that's why I train too much. I work a lot, you know. I think the favorite is Islam, but Jackie show like he grew up a lot as a fighter. Since his top fight now, he was a long time without fight, almost 2 years. And he got really good skills to fight Belal Muhammad, defense takedowns. So I think he's gonna win.
Jack Della Maddalena just surprised a lot of people with some unexpected fire. The usually soft-spoken, no-nonsense Aussie made headlines after a recent live MMA appearance where he boldly claimed he's going to dominate Islam Makhachev. Jack dismissed Islam as too small and said he plans to do what Volk did to him in their first fight, but even worse, a fight where Islam struggled with pressure and pace. And coming from someone who rarely talks trash, this kind of confidence is grabbing everyone's attention. By the way, here's a footage of JDM putting a jiu-jitsu world champion Craig Jones to sleep. This fight is intriguing for so many reasons. If Jack wins, Islam might have no choice but to go back down to lightweight and face the Matador. If Islam dominates, it could cement his legacy as a rare two-division champ carried by one of the most dominant streaks in lightweight history. While most analysts favor Islam in this one, some fans are giving Jack a real shot. He's riding a massive win streak, his boxing is clean, his takedown defense looked solid against a relentless grappler like Belal Muhammad, and his fight IQ is sharp. But let's be real, Islam is a different beast. Belal may have elite cardio and grit, but he literally trained with Islam and picked up techniques from him. Still, Jack's confidence isn't coming out of nowhere. He's been on a tear, and he's earned this moment. It's a classic striker versus grappler clash with a whole lot of legacy on the line. So what do you think? Who comes out on
Talk me through about that particular matchup and what you think and how excited you are to prove yourself yet again.
Yeah, it's the dream first title defense, pound for pound #1. Get him back for Volk. We saw what Volk did to him. I'm gonna get him. He's too little. I'm gonna get him.
Alex Pereira didn't hold back after the chaotic ending to UFC 321, where the main event between Tom Aspinall and Ciryl Gane ended in a no contest after Aspinall got poked in the eye, leaving fans at Etihad Arena in Abu Dhabi frustrated and booing. The undisputed heavyweight title fight fizzled out in a way no one wanted, and Pereira had some fun with it, posting a video on social media with a smirk and the caption, "Let's make the heavyweight division great again." Alex reminded everyone he's watching the division and is ready to shake things up, though he recently said he isn't interested in the heavyweight title fight and wants John Jones only. Some fans are already calling for him to take on Ulberg in his first title defense after reclaiming the belt, seeing a matchup with the hard-hitting striker as the perfect way to bring real fireworks back to a division that desperately needs them. But it's obvious that Pereira is aiming for the heavyweight